Hey Soul Fam, Amelia Adair here. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are feeling good and doing good. I'm feeling good. I'm doing good. And in order to be a part of the Soul Fam, all you have to do is subscribe, comment from time to time, let me know that you're out there on our channel. If you don't know, we elevate, okay, to a higher version of ourselves. We heal, we grow with love, and we are just amazing, okay? We are just new and improved, okay? Ready to groove, ready to roll, ready to do what we gotta do so we could go where we gotta go. I'm feeling good, Soul Fam. Today is so amazing, and I mean every day is amazing. Today I just feel like I was better than yesterday. So if you feel like you're ready to be better than yesterday, let's get into today's topic, okay? Let's jump into it, okay? And I got a little water here, Soul Fam. Cause let me tell y'all, I be talking, I be running my yapper, and I get a little thirsty. And it's a little lime. For those that don't know, this is a glass I got from some sparkling lemonade, okay? And I filled it up with filtered water with some lime. So Fam, I can't even drink regular water no more. Like I'm never a fan of sparkling. I don't know. So this was some lime. I've been missing out on life, or what? But it's so refreshing, and I drink about 2 or 3 of these a day. So Fam. So for those that want to know, one of my beauty secrets to the nails, to the skin, and all that great stuff, I drink about 3 of these. Let's see how big this is. 25.4 fluid ounces, 1 pint. 25.4 fluid ounces, 1 pint. So 3 pints, which eventually will add up to sometimes 4. I lose count, but definitely 3 a day. Cause I wake up, I'm like, where's my water? And I put some lime in it, and it's so good. So Fam, get your water on deck. And when you put it in a glass, it makes you want to drink it. It's like I'm drinking glass water, you know? I mean, even though I poured the water in here, so what? So what? Okay. So, and it's so cute. It snaps. I haven't seen these that often. That's why I was so I need to take the sticker off. But anyway, so Fam, that's my water chronicles. Let's get into today's topic. All right, let's talk about attachment, detachment, in order for us to grow. Okay, because off the time, Soul Fam, Soul Fam, we get so attached to things that we don't know how to detach from things. And I mean jobs, people, and things around the house, okay? If you have that closet that's full of stuff that don't even want to close, it's time to give away some clothes, okay? It's time to pass it on to someone else. And I also have a video on it. This is one of my older videos where I just talk about not being able to let go of things. This is a little different, Soul Fam, just because, I have a goal. Yeah, I know what I'll be doing. I'll be sitting here like this. Just because this one is more of generally, you know, not being able to detach. How can you detach? What makes you want to attach yourself to things that are not helping you grow, are not showing you love? You know, it's just kind of there. You're dealing with it because it's been there. Excuse me. Sometimes, Soul Fam, we deal with certain people because we've known them for so long. And we think because we've known them for so long that it's meant for us to have them for much longer. Everything has an expiration date. That's number one, Soul Fam. The number one thing you have to understand is everything has an expiration date. Say it with me. Everything has an expiration date. Okay? Everything. Some people, let me tell you that. So loud. Sorry, I was jamming earlier. everything has a expiration date. Now, some people be like, well, marriage doesn't. Technically, it doesn't, but when you guys both leave, on Earth, okay? Let's talk about on Earth, okay? Just real quick. Earth. I don't know if I'm saying that. Yeah, no accent. Earth. Okay? Everything on Earth has an expiration date. Okay? Let's just understand that. When we start to understand that and we really give it some thought, it really sounds so sad. It's like, no, I want it to last forever. I want it to last forever. So, fam, I'm not sure, because everyone is different, okay? And this is generally speaking. I'm not sure what you've been through that made you develop a belief that something must last forever, physically, meaning, on Earth. I'm speaking on Earth, okay? When you think about love is not on Earth, okay? Love is not a physical thing, okay? So we're speaking on physical things, okay? And a job, you know what I'm saying? It's not meant to last forever. Don't think too deep. Just bring yourself in and understand. I don't know why I got this comb in my hand, but see, Sophia, sis need a new wig. Maybe that's what it is. Because this knot is great. I think I cut it bad. I think it's just my little insecurity, so I know it's doing that. See, no one even notices until you point it out. You didn't notice it, did you? Okay, so anyway. Listen, Sophia. Focus. I'm telling you to focus. I need to focus. Everything has an expiration date, and it's something that we have to learn how to comprehend. What does that mean? It means season, okay? This has a season, and then oftentimes, so fam, we'll revisit this season in our life, and we'll run into these people in our life. They'll just be in different bodies, okay? So we have to start to understand that things recycle, okay? If you never recycle that thing, you're never going to get the test again, okay? So that means you're never moving to the next level. If you aren't being tested on something again, you are not moving to the next level. In order for you to move to the next level, in order for you to get tested on things again, you have to have the understanding, the clarity, the strength to let things go when it's time, okay? Depending on the season you are in, you have to understand what is no longer serving you and what you are no longer serving, because it's a two-way street, right? So you have to start to use your wisdom, your intuition, speak to a coach, whatever it is that you need to bring clarity. You have to look at it, have discernment, and say, okay, are we growing or are we stagnant? Are we growing or are we stagnant? Okay? So let's relate it to a job real quick. Are you growing in that job? Are you giving and they're giving in reciprocation, right? So they're giving you a raise, or they're paying for you to get trainings, or they're, you know what I'm saying? They're invested in you. Your life is just elevating. Everything around you is flourishing. You're just like, oh my God, this is so amazing. If that is not happening, so fam, it's time to switch gears. If you're more stressed than blessed, you have to let go some of that stress. And to move to another job, you have to start planning. Okay, if I'm gonna move to another job, how big of a move do you want to go? Okay, do you want to change states, change careers, or just change positions? You have to see where you kind of want to go with yourself. Do you see yourself being here? Do you see yourself being here? Do you see yourself here? Do you see yourself on the beach? Where do you see your life? Some of us, we're not even thinking about where we see our life. We're just thinking about paying this bill. Listen to it. Bills are going to always be due. Say it with me. Bills are going to always be due. choose what bills you want to be due. I don't even know if that's a complete sentence, but you have to start to choose what bills you want to work for. Technically, you know, what do you want to get up and put your energy to? So you have to start to realize, all right, in order for me to now get that new position, I have to put myself in position to let that job go. And then once you put yourself in position and it's time to start making that shift and walking in a little faith, 2 weeks notice. Once you put in that 2 weeks notice, things will start to shift. You know, once you done fished around, saw where you want to go with it, then make that decision. Sometimes we don't even make that decision and we're like, well, if another job calls me, no. We get to choose what we want to do. We get to choose where we want to, you know, throw out fishing well and what we want to wheel in. Okay? So you have to start to understand, all right, that job is, expiration date is coming up. All right? Because you want something a little better. But in order for a new job to come in, that job has to be out. It has to be out of your vision, out of your mind. It has to be ready to go. Like, pack up the bags, pack up that desk. You know what I'm saying? If you want to start that brand, get it started, see what you're gonna need, get your pieces in order, let's go. Let's talk about people, right? So oftentimes we're afraid to let people go. We think people are supposed to be sitting around with us and collecting like with us. No. So fam, I'm not to break your heart, not to break the news on you. Some people are seasonal. And I know we hear this all the time. We don't even know how to distinguish which person in our life is the seasonal person. Okay? You'll know, so fam. You'll know. Because you'll keep trying to pull and make that relationship work, and it just won't work. No matter what you do, you're the only one trying. If you're the only one trying, babe, you're the only one still hanging on. It's time to let loose. Let loose with it. Whoop, whoop with it. Okay? Let go. There's 20 million ways to let go of a relationship. All right? I'm going to explain 2 or 3. 1, send them a nice letter and just be like, I don't see where we're going together as friends, and send them a text, you know, send them a call, depending on the relationship. If it's something deep, then maybe it is meant for y'all to be long term, but there won't be no consistent friction. You know what I'm saying? Another good way is just, if it's toxic, just go. Just leave. They'll get the picture. Definitely if it's toxic. If it's toxic, so fam, save your energy. Sometimes we give a little bit more energy because we have hope. Listen, you see, I got a little bit of hope left for this little wig right here. Once it start getting too frustrated, I'm gonna just push it to the side and just put it in a wig bag and just give up on it. You know what I'm saying? I gave it one good try. I got a little spray. But after a while, I'm gonna just let this go, and I'm gonna go pop on another one. Okay, that's how you gotta just let it go. Because once I pop in another one, I made room because I got rid of this one. Okay, just to give you a little, give you a little example. Okay, so with those toxic relationships, so fam, that won't lay down when you tell them, not lay down, but won't work with you when you're trying to do something, peel that baby off, block that relationship, and let it go, and move on. All right, let's go. Maybe it's meant for me to wear this other wig. Maybe it's meant for me to be with this other friend. There's like 20 billion quadrillion people in this world. One or two people is going to be able to relate with you in your next chapter. If you don't let go of those people, you don't make room. So another great way to detach is from people is to understand, I'll see you later. Probably not on this earth, right? Because energy never dies. Maybe not on this earth. I'll see you later. I don't know when later is. I'll see you later. And that's a great way. You don't have to explain all that, but just tell someone, I'll see you later. I'll see you later. And oftentimes, when you just stop communicating with people, they get the picture. They understand, all right, she done called her one to me. She already know that I'm just not meant to, you see, like, this ain't meant to lay the way I want it to lay. That's why I gotta keep fighting with it, okay? Relationships that's not meant to mend and do what they need to do, you're gonna have to keep fighting with it. You don't need to keep fighting. You blocking your blessings when you continue to fight like that. Let it go. Understand, you'll see them later. They'll be alright. You'll be alright. With time heals all wounds. And you'll have some great memories. Think about the great memories y'all shared. And when you're, in that next chapter of your life, you'll be able to share those stories with your new friends. Like, oh, I remember I had this friend and we were just, you get to kiki about it. It turns into more of a positive rather than dragging the situation out where later on in your next life, you don't even want to mention the relationship. Sometimes we wait so long to end a relationship that now in your next chapter, you have to just have a sour face about it. Like, I had a friend like that. Now you're just dragging that energy on. That's what we do. We drag it on way too long. And then it becomes a burden later on. There's so many friendships that I think about was so amazing. And some dragged out too long. And I try to just crop out the part where it dragged out too long. So as I am thinking about my past, I think about more of the good stuff. I'm not going to sit around and think about, oh, well, we're not friends no more. We're not friends no more because who cares? We were friends at one point. We had some good laughs at one point. And I'm going to just take that and go on about my business because I don't want to drag negativity into my next chapters. Those relationships that broke our heart, stop thinking about the part where your heart was so broken. Think about the time when, you was having your little fun, okay? You was having you a good day. So don't try to act like you ain't had you a good day. Is it getting dark in here or is it just me? It might be getting dark, so fam. What time? Oh, we got time. We got a lot of time. Let me see something wrong. Pause real quick, so fam. Oh, I did want to go away. I feel like this like be automatically changing. Anyway, so fam. Think about the good times that relationship was to you, right? So you were, let's say you were going through things with your family while you was in a relationship with this individual, right? And you just had that sense of peace when y'all were together before things went too far along, right? And you had a nice, let's call it a nice escape. Yeah, that's what it was, You had a nice escape. Things were great. Y'all watched the movie. Y'all did some things y'all wasn't supposed to be doing. Mm-hmm. Okay. So use that to understand, like, all right, wow, I can't wait to see what other friends I run into and make great memories with. I think about more recently now, like the friends, because I did a lot of a little bit. The friends that I met during my little like the times, okay, I be sitting here like, sis, what was you doing? And I sit and I have a good laugh or something will make me think about like maybe a song will come on or something, and I'll think about those little, you know, moments, those little nights where we just had so much fun, or I'll run across a picture and I'm smiling, okay? Even if I'm not talking to those people today for whatever reasons, because sometimes relationships fall out because everybody be in their feelings a little bit. And I just laugh and think about, wow, this was fun, you know? So understand, not to go on too long with it, but those relationships were probably more good than bad. Just the bad just happened to hurt a little bit because you had feelings, you know, like your feelings could have been hurt. And when your feelings are hurt, sometimes you go blind to all the great stuff, all the like, you lose count of all the good days. But it's like having an F on your report card and you have all A's. If you have all A's and you get an F, that GPA is gonna drop tremendously. You're gonna be like, you're gonna be so upset about the F that you're gonna ignore all the A's you had because that F brought it down so much. It's natural. So we have to just start to understand it. Now, highlight the good stuff real quick so that when you think about that memory, it's great. Okay? Now let's talk about things. Moving on, so fam, let's talk about things. Okay? When I say things, bags, shoes, clothes. Drink you some water, so fam. Just stuff. Stuffed animals. I don't even know. Just things. So fam, when you go into this next chapter, filter out all things that you didn't use in the past 6 months. If you didn't touch it in 6 months, it's time to let it go. Definitely if you are someone that loves to shop, unless you collect or you plan to get a big walk-in closet, filter those things out. And even if you do plan to get a big walk-in closet, think about all the nice new stuff you can put in there. You know, like, oh my goodness, I can get new sweaters. And a lot of times we feel good putting on newer clothes. Like we put on a dress that we already took 20 pictures in, we're not even gonna want to take a picture in it again. We just holding it just because it looked good in that one picture. You got the picture. Excuse me. Create a folder in your phone that says favorite outfit that I killed in, woo woo woo, and save that picture in that folder. Take that dress, go down to Goodwill, and let someone else rock it out. Think about how good someone will feel when they get that dress that you killed, because it'll look different on someone else. Okay? So have an open heart and not feel so greedy, entitled, and possessive over things. I'm not gonna lie, this is my favorite comb. But I have one. Okay? I don't have 10 of these combs. And if I lose this one, I will go buy another one. You know? And if I don't find the same exact comb, I'll find one probably just as good, if not better. Why? Because now I have a space for it. So if I finally decide to let this comb go, I probably could find one that's probably a lot better. It's gonna be hard for me to find because this one, it don't fold, you know what I'm saying? It got the part thing. It's good for a cut. Like I could do so much with this comb. For those that do hair, you'll understand, like it don't melt when I flat iron. You see how the comb, the what you call it, is just so perfectly together. And it's the perfect size. Like this is the perfect comb. If you have something that's so perfect, don't get 20 million of them. Okay? Learn how to just enjoy the one you have. See, if I had 10 of these, I wouldn't have so much value in it, you know? I wouldn't really care for it that much. So sometimes we got like too many pair of shoes that we don't even see the value in them because we have too many, like in 10 colors. It's too much. It's too much. Sometimes we just be doing way too much, and then it makes it harder for us to let things go, or when we lose it, it really destroys us, and we're just like so hurt. Clean it up a little bit. Really sit down, do one of these, get you a jug of water, and call your cousins, call Goodwill, and pass it on, and make room. Make room for some new blessings. Air it out. Air it out, babe. You could probably like redo your look. You know, maybe you've been with the same look for like 12 months and everyone's just so used to have, they done made a starter kit for you. I was laughing to myself when I was getting dressed because I changed up my wig a little bit. I was like, I wonder what my starter kit looks like. You know, like as a joke, you know, I mean, I really don't want to know what my starter kit looks like, but you know, like when you don't switch up your style, eventually, like you own it. So maybe it's time to like, all right, let me, I done mastered this look. You know, I done mastered it with this lipstick, this shoe, that shoe, this. Now, how can I master a new type of look? Like, get creative, so fam. Sometimes we get boring with ourselves, you know? We are just like so afraid to just try a new shade of nude. Try a new shade of nude. You might like it. You might start attracting a whole different type of vibe, people, everything, just because you like step outside that comfort zone a little bit. Like you took you a nice sleep and you like, I like that. You know, and life starts to get a little more exciting. Like maybe it got a little boring a little bit. And it's okay. That just means you need to spice up yourself a little bit. Like you need to put a little hot sauce on it, you know? Spice it up a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. I know people will make it seem like you have to like live up to one way that you were, and it's like, I don't work for you. I don't work for you. I don't work for you. Really don't work for you. So I don't care what you say. I remember I was hanging out with a friend. This was like a while ago. This was like, I want to say maybe a year ago. Who knows? And I had put on a wig, right? Y'all know I had my short, my ballsy. That's what I call it. I had my ballsy. And sometimes I'll be wanting to put on a wig because like my ballsy, like, you know, you gotta keep up with the color. Short hair is a high maintenance job, okay? So I had put on my wig and they was like, oh, well, I like the ballsy better. I was like, okay. You know, thank you. You never complimented it, so thank you. I'm glad you noticed that I even had it. I didn't even know that you cared that much. You know, thank you. I still like this hair. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not this one. This one isn't good, baby. But it's all right. I still like it. I love it. I love this little flip. I love this color. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the blonde too. You can love many versions of yourself, so fam. You can love yourself in this. You can love yourself in that. You can love yourself. There's no rule book for how to love you. You create the rule book to love you. So if you want to switch it up a little bit, switch it up. If you want to put on a stiff wig that's a little stiff on the side, put it on. What they gonna say? Oh look, I think I fixed it. It's not even stiff. It's just maybe it is a little stiff. Anyway. Understand. Do what you want to do. Sometimes when people get that ruler and they start putting that ruler to you, you got to look at them like, why are you so determined to put me next to this ruler? Why are you so pressed to try to figure out what box you want to put me in? that tells me you living in a box. Okay? I don't live in a box. So if you are upset that I want to switch things up just a little bit, listen, my morals, my boundaries, and my standards are set. So as long as I'm meeting my standards, boundaries, you know what I'm saying? I have my peace and I don't work for you. Sometimes people think you work for them. I don't know what goes on in their mind. I'll just be like, you just don't even say nothing so fast. Sometimes you gotta just look at people like, just give them the look like, huh? Huh? If I ever looked at you and I was like, oh, okay. Just know I was like, okay. I was just looking at you like, okay, you think I work for you. I don't work for you. When you start understanding that you don't work for the people, you are so free. You are so free, meaning just peace with yourself. Not going home flustered, confused, anxious, stressed, angry. No. We're not elevating to work for people, so detach when it's time, and don't attach. Period. I don't think I attached myself to. Let me not say that statement. I didn't think about it. Do that. Then we gonna just learn how to detach when it's time. Okay, let's leave it right there. Learn when to detach when it's time. Woo! I think this was Whitney. Whitney would love this week. I love me some Whitney. She would probably be like, girl, make me one. I love Whitney. I don't know what made me think about Whitney, but she used to be. Hey. Alright, so fam, have fun. You good. Do what you do, okay? Have fun. Also, be mindful. Be serious. Be stern. Don't be just too much, you know? Keep a little. Okay. Alright, so fam. For those that are new to the channel, my name is Amelia Adair. Okay, I'm a life coach, author, entrepreneur, all that great stuff, you know, on my wings. On our channel, we love, we elevate, we heal, okay? We grow to higher versions of ourselves. And thank you again for tuning in. In order to be a part of the Soul Fam, I don't know if I said this already, but all you have to do is subscribe, comment from time to time, let me know that you're there. And if you're feeling like you want to talk to someone, I'm always here to talk. You can book a session. My details are always below. All right? You're not alone. Amelia is here. Okay? Amelia Adair is here. And know that it's going to be all right. You're going to be great. Don't be afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of. And trust yourself. Okay? Amelia Adair here. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I'm going to see you at the next one. Bye for now.